Welcome all to Grantham University's 2013 commencement ceremony. At this time, we ask that all of you stand, and those already standing remain standing. Please ensure that all of the cell phones and pagers you've brought with you have been silenced. And my colleague, Dr. Cheryl Hayek, Chief Academic Officer, will now open the ceremony with the invocation.
God in heaven, you promised that wherever there is love, you would be present. So today, in this immense room filled with love, we are confident you are here with us. We humbly stand before you, bow our heads, and invoke your blessings upon each of the following requests. First, that you bless and guide the graduates here in this room and their fellow Grantham graduates who were unable to attend today. Watch over each and every one of them, for they have begun a new chapter in their lives. Knowledge holds power, and with their degrees, they are empowered to do great things. Watch over them. Second, we ask that you bless the family and friends of these graduates. We thank them for their support, patience, and help during the college journey. God, you have always stressed the importance of family, brotherhoods, and sisterhoods, and therefore we are sure you are smiling on these supportive families here today. Third, we ask that you bless the faculty and administration of Grantham University, that you may guide us to make student-centered decisions so that many more classes of future graduates can stand before us in years to come. Finally, we ask your blessings over this nation and our world. We are thankful for our American military, who protect our freedoms at home and abroad, and we ask in their honor that you forever protect them and our nation as you guide us all to world peace. God, we ask these blessings respectfully, with fervent hearts, and in gratitude for your presence here today. Amen. Graduates and guests, please stand for the presentation of colors by the Missouri National Guard and the singing of our national anthem by Mr. Ron Gutierrez with the Kerry Strayer Jazz Quartet.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Will you please be seated? Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Marilyn Bartels, Provost of Grantham University, and I would like to welcome Grantham University graduates, parents, families, friends, staff, and honored guests. We are so pleased to have you join us for Grantham University's 2013 commencement ceremony. Today is a very special occasion that marks a milestone in our graduates' lives. Our graduates are an amazing group of extraordinary individuals, and we are here today to honor their accomplishments and their accomplishments in the years to come. I would like to express my gratitude for the Missouri National Guard Color Guard Unit, and to Ron Gutierrez, and to the Carrie Strayer Jazz Quartet for singing the national anthem so beautifully. I would also like to recognize the distinguished members of the Platform Party and their participation today. I would like to ask you to rise when I call your name. First, Major General Steve Danner, the Adjutant General of the State of Missouri, our commencement speaker. Mr. Joseph McGrath, President. Dr. Cheryl Hayek, Chief Academic Officer. Ms. Nicole Buckley, Dean of the Mark Skousen School of Business. Dr. Paul Alien, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Susan Fairchild, Dean of the School of Nursing. Mr. Michael Irwin, Dean of Curriculum and Publishing. Ms. Stephanie Phillips, Chair of General Education. Ms. Jennifer Schreckengoss, Chair of the Faculty Development and Education Training. Dr. Jeffrey Cropsey, Vice President for Strategic Initiatives and External Outreach. And Ms. Tina Freestone, Chair of the Criminal Justice Program. And to our graduates, I would like to thank you for your dedication and your perseverance. Each of you have worked extremely hard to be where you are today, which in many cases required juggling work, family responsibilities with tests, papers, and assignments. Congratulations on achieving your goals. It is my pleasure to introduce President McGrath. He joined the university in a senior leadership role in 2001 and was selected as president in November 2011. Prior to Grantham, he served in Switzerland as the chief financial and administrative officer of a group of private schools located in Europe. President McGrath also worked in the banking industry for 25 years. President McGrath served in the U.S. Army for 3 years as an officer at the NATO headquarters, Land Southeast in Izmir, Turkey, and as an officer at the 3rd Regional Assistance Command in South Vietnam. He holds a Bachelor of Arts in Government from Harvard and a Master of Science in Education from the University of Southern California. Please join me in welcoming President McGrath.
Thank you, Marilyn, for that warm Grantham welcome and for your gracious introduction. We are indeed pleased to have so many of our faculty and staff, as well as distinguished guests with us here today as we celebrate your graduation and the 62nd anniversary of the founding of Grantham University. Parents, grandparents, spouses, special friends, brothers, sisters, sons, daughters, and most of all, graduates. Welcome to the best online university in the planet. If I could have some lights in the room for just a moment. Thank you. Graduates, please indulge me for a moment and rise and face the rear of the room. As you gaze over those who have been so very responsible for your being here, please raise your hands and give them a rousing round of applause. Please be seated. And yes, I know it was each of you graduates who spent countless hours studying to complete your degree. As for myself, a person who has earned a number of degrees, I stand in awe of the way that each of you has taken on the academic rigor of your degree program and succeeded. Some of you attending class 12 months a year for years. Quite frankly, I'm not sure I could have done what you have now accomplished. The successful completion of your degree brings me great joy. And I and the entire Grantham faculty and staff applaud each of you for your grit and your persistence. As a young boy, I had the privilege of driving with my dad as we delivered the first poet to recite a poem at an inauguration, Robert Frost. to the steps of the Capitol building for the inauguration of John Kennedy. He wrote many poems, but my favorite is "The Road Not Taken," the final two lines of which are, "I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." Each of you, as an adult learner, has taken the road less traveled by so many of your peers. And the education you have earned will make a difference to you and your families for the rest of your lives. As you leave us as students, you join us as graduates and alumni. You will always remain a part of the Grantham community. We want you to keep in touch with us, and we will keep in touch with you. We look forward to a lifetime relationship with you, as you will always be a part of Grantham. You have simply joined a new class, the class we call alumni. I'm a person of simple truths. One of those is that to succeed, you must always keep your head up and your feet moving. No matter what field you are playing on, be it academics, family life, professional career, or athletics, the joy you experience will be at the successful completion of the endeavor you undertake. The thrill of success will continue as you persist in utilizing your Grantham education to pursue your hopes and dreams. I would like to share two examples of people who persisted to reach that moment of sheer joy in their accomplishments. The first is a woman who lost her job, lacked the education to move to a different profession, and had children to care for, even if she could only care for them homeless in the back of her car. When J.K. Rowling was through writing all of her Harry Potter books, she was asked to speak at a college commencement, and she said this of her life: "The knowledge that you have emerged wiser and stronger from setbacks means that you are ever after secure in your ability to survive. You will never truly know yourself or the strength of your relationships until both have been tested by adversity. Such knowledge is a true gift for all that is painfully won, and it has been worth more than any qualification I ever earned." And this August is the 50th anniversary of a speech given by a preacher on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial that marshaled so many to pursue their dreams. Martin Luther King said the following about education: "We must remember that intelligence is not enough. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education." Both of these people persisted as you have, and both brought great joy to many in this country, as I know you will as you put your education to good use in the ensuing years. Now, I would like to ask Dr. Jeffrey Cropsey, Vice President for Strategic Initiatives and External Relations, to join me at the podium to introduce our commencement speaker.
Thank you, President McGrath. As a former Army officer, I am especially honored today to introduce Major General Steve Danner, the Adjutant General of the state of Missouri, as our commencement speaker. Major General Danner is a native of Macon County, Missouri, and received his Bachelor of Arts degree, graduating summa cum laude from the University of Missouri, Kansas City in 1977, and a Juris Doctorate from the University of Missouri, Columbia School of Law in 1980. Major General Danner first enlisted in the Army in 1972, where he served in the 8th Engineer Battalion, 1st Cavalry Division. He later joined the Missouri Army National Guard in 1981 as a member of the Judge Advocate General's Corps, which led to a number of other assignments, including Deputy Chief of Staff and Assistant Adjutant General, Army. Major General Danner deployed in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom from May 2005 to January 2007. And upon his return stateside, he was assigned as the State Judge Advocate. He later was appointed Adjutant General by the Governor Jay Nixon and confirmed by the Missouri Senate in January of 2009. Today, Major Danner has joined us from Jefferson City, where he currently resides with his wife, Kathleen. Please join me in welcoming him to the podium, and those comrades of mine from the Army out there, let's give General Danner a big hoo-ah!
Well, I'll give you a big hooah right back. Thank you, President McGrath, faculty, friends and families, and especially graduates. Good afternoon. It's a great one, isn't it? I thank you for inviting me here to join you on this auspicious occasion. It is a pleasure to be with you. For all today's graduates, this marks years of hard work and sacrifice. You should be proud of yourselves. You should also be extremely thankful to those of you who are with us and not with us today, who helped you along your way. Whether it was a spouse picking up the slack at home, a child playing a little more quietly than usual so that mom or dad could get their schoolwork done, or a supportive boss, or just a friend or neighbor who believed in you and pushed you towards this achievement. None of it was completely done alone. So remember to thank all those who have helped you along the way. But today marks not only the day of the completion of your degree work, but also the beginning of a lifetime of education. For some of you, that may be in a more formal academic setting in later years. For during your time here at Grantham, you've learned the skills that you need to be successful, need to have in a rigorous academic and intellectual environment. For others, continued education may be some professional education. President McGrath told me that about 300 of the graduates of this class have served or are serving in the National Guard or Reserve, and more than 500 are on active duty. What an accomplishment. But let me say, to be successful in your military careers, you will need to continuously improve your skills through additional schooling and advanced training. At every turn in your career, to reach the next level of responsibility, you will need to attend additional educational institutions, be it a military or civilian. For those who are already entering or already are part of the civilian workforce, you'll need to stay current in your chosen field. As a traditional National Guard soldier, I've had careers as an attorney, a state legislator, and a business owner. The one thing I can tell you from all my experience is that even if you're not constantly pushing yourself to be better and to be smarter, your competition sure is. But learning should not be limited to your professional lives. Each of you has something you're passionate about, whether it's history or sports, economics, wood carving. There are many ways that we can identify other areas in which we can continue to assist in our education, because honing additional skills will always help you improve in other aspects of your lives. It will keep the wheels in your head turning and improve your critical thinking skills that are always necessary to be successful. That doesn't mean you're going to have to spend the rest of your life sequestered in a library. That's not what formal education is all about. The professors, faculty, and staff here at Grantham have worked hard to help you figure out the best way for you to learn. They've given you the resources you need to set goals and to achieve those goals. As you commence the next chapter in your life, I urge you to use the skills you have learned here and apply them in your personal and professional lives so that you can achieve your goals and meet life's challenges. And many of those challenges will be unpredictable. In my military career, I've trained as a combat engineer and as a military attorney. When I deployed to Iraq in 2005, I had to draw on a number of both military and civilian skills. Yes, I served as the staff judge advocate for the 35th Area Support Command, but my role wasn't just limited to my job title. I was responsible for the safety, security, and success of the soldiers in my unit. But we also, all of us, served as part of a team that went a step further and went beyond the requirements of our mission to help improve the life of the Iraqis in our area of operations. We knew we had to stay flexible, and we had to be adaptable. And even though there were no staff engineers available at the time on Balad, where I was stationed, I was able to use my civilian training, which enabled me to help oversee the building of a much-needed wastewater treatment plant in Bakr village and a waterworks in the village of Abu Hassan. Every day, I was able to draw on my civilian skills just as much as my soldiering skills, and the same was true for all the guardsmen I served with. Without keeping both skill sets sharp by staying current on both military and civilian skills, we could not have succeeded. But you've already shown that you understand the importance of self-improvement. Earning a degree is a major accomplishment. It sets you apart from your peers. It gives you an advantage. Simply completing your education tells a future boss or a supervisor that you are willing to challenge yourself and work hard to better yourself. It opens new opportunities to you that simply weren't there before. The times we are living in mean that you cannot continue your education at your leisure, but we are blessed, however, to live in an information age in which we can take advantage of additional learning. We have more information at our fingertips now than we could have ever imagined. It's never been easier to stay informed than it is today, and it is your responsibility as educated leaders in your communities to take full advantage of those resources at your disposal. Why? Because in my opinion, contrary to many of the cynics, it is education and knowledge first, not money and power, that fires the engines that drive civilization forward. In the last 550 years, humanity has emerged out of superstition and broken states into a force that has conquered the seas and space. Why is it then that it's just been out of the 10,000 or so years that humans have walked the earth, that's been the last 550 that we were able to come from those dark ages when progress seemed frozen into an unprecedented age of science and exploration. I'll give you two thoughts: education and communication. In the year 1450, just as the 100 Years' War was ending, a German by the name of Johann Gutenberg invented the printing press. That invention changed the world like no other invention in history. The impact of the printing press has irrevocably changed our Western civilization. When Gutenberg invented his printing press, the world was a small, dark, mysterious place. In just 50 years, it would more than double in size. Communications between cultures improved. Within the space of just a few generations, people who had never had access to education or information did. By learning about the world, they were able to become part of it as they had never had before. And suddenly people had voices, and their voices mattered. A new age of enlightenment dawned. John Locke, Voltaire, Benjamin Franklin, Isaac Newton gave readers new ways to look at the world and humanity's place in it. Suddenly, humanity had a better understanding of the basic laws of the universe. The earth revolved around the sun. Sickness was caused by microscopic organisms that could be treated. Governments didn't exist to give people rights. They existed to protect the inalienable rights given to the people by their Creator. By giving the people the tools to educate and communicate, we've not been able to only understand the world better, but also to change it for the better. Today's communications technologies continue that tradition. Whether it's scientists sharing information between universities on different continents, or protesters in the Middle East organizing online for an Arab Spring. As you've learned at Grantham, education is not an end in itself. It is a mean to achieve your goals. In your lifetime, there will always be new challenges to meet, new worlds to conquer. I've told you how important it is to keep challenging yourself professionally. But I'd like to close by discussing the most important challenge I think you will face, and that is balancing your professional careers and your personal lives. Yes, it is important to set goals. Yes, it is important to find a career that is right for you. And yes, it is important that you succeed in your chosen field. But it is critical that you never forget why you are doing it. You know, I've attended too many retirement ceremonies for good people who have devoted their entire lives to their jobs, only to realize that there's nothing waiting for them after their commitment to their career. Either they never found time, or they never made time to have much of a personal life. On the other hand, I've been to retirements that seem more like an in-zone celebration. Those retirees, they're proud of their accomplishments, and they're excited to be moving into a new chapter in their life, and they are ready to pass the torch to the next generation. You know, they've earned the benefits of a professional life well spent with family and friends in the community, and often they're already planning on devoting some of that well-deserved free time to civic group or community service projects. I urge all of you graduates today to be part of that second group. Work hard, but please always remember there's a difference between living to work and working to live. Congratulations, graduates, on your tremendous achievements today. Thank you to the teachers and the supporters who made it possible for each and every one of you. Good luck in your future endeavors. You know, you've earned it. God bless you, your families, and God bless this great United States of America. Hua. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Major General Danner, for your words of wisdom to our graduates. I'd like to give you a small token of our gratitude for joining us today and sharing words of motivation and encouragement with our graduates. Audience, please join me again in a round of applause for Major General Danner. The hooding ceremony is a special recognition ceremony for our master degree candidates. During the ceremony, the dean of each candidate's respective college will ceremonially place the master's hood over the head of the graduate, signifying his or her success in completing the graduate program. At this time, would Dean Buckley please join me? Dean Buckley will now present the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration Project Management, Master of Business Administration Information Management, Master of Science Business Intelligence, Master of Science Information Management Project Management, Master of Science Information Management Technology, Master of Science Information Technology, and Master of Science Improvement, please rise. President McGrath, I am pleased to present to you the candidates who have been certified by the faculty of the Mark Skousen School of Business. Will the recipients for these degrees please come forward?
John Hinnett, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Robert Herbert, Master of Business Administration. Carmen Jam Pecoro, Master of Science Performance Improvement with distinction. Alan Arnold, Master of Science Performance Improvement with distinction. Elisa Solis, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Shanita Martin, Master of Business Administration, Project Management with distinction. Angela Hancock, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Edward Sanchez, Master of Business Administration, Information Management with distinction. Elizabeth Atkins, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Rashad Hamilton, Master of Science Information Technology. Sheldon Sakut, Master of Business Administration, Project Management with distinction. Brenda Lynn, Master of Business Administration, Project Management with distinction. Deborah Weaverling, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Samuel Tyree, Jr., Master of Science, Information Management, Project Management with distinction. Ernest Lawson, Master of Business Administration, Information Management with distinction. Toby Garcia, Master of Business Administration, Project Management with distinction. Danita Burgess, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Stacy Taylor, Master of Business Administration. Maureen Brewster, Master of Science, Performance Improvement with distinction. Hilal Al-Shawa, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Todd Stoker, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Kristen Hicks, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Shantae Springer, Master of Science, Performance Improvement with distinction. Chantilly Tootle Clark, Master of Science, Information Technology with distinction. Allah Bambu Awushala, Master of Science, Information Technology with distinction. Marcia Johnson, Master of Science, Performance Improvement. Sharice Baker, Master of Science, Performance Improvement with distinction. Ebony Lee, Master of Business Administration, Information Management with distinction. Luis Reyes, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Stephanie Lopez, Master of Business Administration. Hans Green, Master of Science, Performance Improvement with distinction. Teresa Lee, Master of Business Administration, Project Management with distinction. Stephen Kelly, Master of Science, Performance Improvement with distinction. Kathy Collins, Master of Science, Performance Improvement with distinction. Christy Sanders, Master's Business Administration. Dudley Lewis, Master of Business Administration. Julie Bell, Master of Science, Information Technology with distinction. Ernest McLennan, Master of Science, Performance Improvement with distinction. Aria Ham, Master of Business Administration, Project Management with distinction. Mitchell McCabe, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Joseph Wiley, Master of Business Administration, Project Management with distinction. Michael Speakman, Master of Science, Information Management, Project Management with distinction. Mike Juliff, Master of Science, Performance Improvement with distinction. Tammy Houston, Master of Science, Information Management Technology with distinction. Angela Harper, Master of Science, Information Technology with distinction. Carl Pouston, Master of Business Administration. Joy Colmar, Master of Business Administration, Project Management with distinction. Consuelo Connor, Master of Science, Information Management Technology with distinction. Terrence Crawford, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Deborah Mauclair, Master of Business Administration with distinction. Lindsay Leisman, Master of Business Administration, Project Management with distinction. George Klunkel, Master of Business Administration, Project Management with distinction. Lauren Thompson, Master of Business Administration, Information Management with distinction. Janita Rayford, Master of Science, Performance Improvement with distinction. Verdell Garrick, Master of Business Administration, Information Management with distinction. Darren Smith, Master of Science, Information Technology with distinction. Albert Ott, Master of Science, Information Management, Project Management with distinction. Jackson Akawu, Master of Science, Performance Improvement with distinction. Frederick Thomas, Master of Business Administration, Project Management. Marshall Stafford, Master of Business Administration, Information Management with distinction. Charlene Higginbotham, Master of Business Administration, Information Management with distinction.
Graduates, you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Science in Nursing, Nursing Education, Master of Science in Nursing, Nursing Informatics, and Master of Science in Nursing, Nursing Management and Organizational Leadership, please rise. President McGrath, I am pleased to present to you the candidates who have been certified by the faculty of the College of Nursing and Allied Health. Will the recipients for these degrees please come forward?
Karen Buettner Price, Master of Science, Nursing Education with distinction. Patricia Wharton, Master of Science, Nursing, Nursing Management and Organizational Leadership. Crystal Pike, Master of Science, Nursing, Nursing Education with distinction. Dorotha Elkerson, Master of Science, Nursing, Nursing Informatics with distinction. Desiree Hicks Huffman, Master of Science, Nursing, Nursing Education with distinction. Vanessa Hicks, Master of Science, Nursing, Nursing Education with distinction. Lila Bush, Master of Science Nursing, Nursing Education with distinction. Sarah McCumber, Master of Science Nursing, Nursing Management and Organizational Leadership with distinction.
Graduates, you may be seated. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Healthcare Administration please rise? President McGrath, I am pleased to present to you the candidates who have been certified by the faculty of the College of Nursing and Allied Health. Will the recipients for these degrees please come forward?
Jamal Casimir, Master of Healthcare Administration with distinction. Tracy Ann Reed Casimir, Master of Healthcare Administration with distinction. Jennifer Allenbrand, Master of Healthcare Administration with distinction. Liling Childress, Master of Healthcare Administration with distinction. Sherelle Farrow, Master of Healthcare Administration with distinction. Ashley Sanders, Master of Healthcare Administration with distinction. Latoya King Escalante, Master of Healthcare Administration. Rick Leisman, Master of Healthcare Administration with distinction. Abel S. Reyes, Master of Healthcare Administration. James Campbell, Master of Healthcare Administration with distinction.
Will all the master's degree recipients please rise if you are not already standing? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Grantham University, I confer upon each of you the master's degree for which you have been certified by the faculty, together with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Graduates, please be seated. We are now proud to present the undergraduate candidates.
Will the undergraduate degree recipients in the Skousen School of Business please come forward?
Amelia Sutton, Associate of Arts, Business Management, cum laude. Angela Schwanner, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Gregory Brown, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, cum laude. Laura Lee Cooley, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Christopher Dank, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. Kimberly Delaney, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Ralph Wright, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, cum laude. Gregory Macedo, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, summa cum laude. George J. Pizanowski III, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. Derek McCune, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, summa cum laude. Kevin Cox, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, magna cum laude. Melinda Kate Holt, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Melody Beege, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, summa cum laude. Sheila Kennedy, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Durwood Womack, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, magna cum laude. C. Villarreal, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. Walter Serra, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Sierra Fields, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Amanda Kelly, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Orlando Oliver, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. Randall Davis, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Travis Radford, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Ronald Jones, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Patricia Davis, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Jessica Scott, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, cum laude. Terrence Pitt, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Casey Flynn, Associate of Arts, Business Management, magna cum laude. Kevin S. Marshall, Associate of Arts, Business Administration. Linda Howell, Associate of Arts, Business Management, summa cum laude. Amanda Frazier, Associate of Arts, Business Management.
Congratulations to the Skousen School of Business undergraduate degree recipients. Graduates, you may be seated.
Will the degree recipients in the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward?
Walter Russell, Bachelor of Arts, General Studies. Joseph Cormier, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, cum laude. William Rice, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Edward L. Oliver, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, summa cum laude. Terrence Owens, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Michael Allenbrand, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, summa cum laude. Kelsey Tallman, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, summa cum laude. Pamela Nicholson, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies. Anthony Scott, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies. Alicia Applewhite, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Eli Smith, Associate of Arts, Multidisciplinary Studies. Amanda Giese, Associate of Arts, Multidisciplinary Studies, cum laude. Anthony Alexis, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, magna cum laude. Jeremy Bell, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies. Helen Smiley Burks, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Rode, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Ernest Benson, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies. James Hildreth, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, cum laude. Anronde Smith, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, cum laude. Mark Davis II, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Eric Tremblay, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, summa cum laude. Herman Rodriguez, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies. Cherie Johnson, Associate of Arts, Multidisciplinary Studies. Tiffany Clevenger, Associate of Arts, Multidisciplinary Studies, cum laude. Lene Brooks, Associate of Arts, Multidisciplinary Studies. Holly Gregory, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Douglas Tolliver, Associate of Arts, Multidisciplinary Studies. John Jameson, Associate of Arts, Multidisciplinary Studies. Ashley Johnson, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Justin Evans, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Christopher Cintron, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies. Shakinwa Sylvester, Associate of Arts, Multidisciplinary Studies. Lorna Dempster, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, magna cum laude. Roger Summers, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Valerie Gray, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Patrick Silsavage, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Lindsay Reichling, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Heath Adams, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, magna cum laude. Michael Leitner, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Robert Meza, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Kevin Wilson, Bachelor of Arts, General Studies, magna cum laude. LaDonald Scott, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, cum laude. William Hanks, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Martin Kobanaugh, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Larry Rosales, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Everett Williams, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice. Kathleen Alexis, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies. Clifton Hunt, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, cum laude. Jack Smock, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, summa cum laude. Dana Muhammad, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies. Tiffany Christopher, Bachelor of Science, Multidisciplinary Studies, summa cum laude.
Congratulations to the College of Arts and Sciences degree recipients. Graduates, you may be seated. Will the degree recipients in the College of Engineering and Computer Science please come forward?
Jason Ridley, Bachelor of Science, Electronics Engineering Technology, summa cum laude. Richard Vogel, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, magna cum laude. Ray Gill, Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering Technology. James Murphy, Bachelor of Science, Engineering Management Technology. Lonnie Liggett, Bachelor of Science, Electronics Engineering Technology. Andrew Johnson, Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering Technology, magna cum laude. Jesse Alford, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, summa cum laude. Jared Howard, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, cum laude. Arnulfo Gomez, Bachelor of Science, Electronics Engineering Technology, magna cum laude. Michael Shard, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, summa cum laude. Jason Falter, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, cum laude. Jerry Hall, Bachelor of Science, Engineering Management Technology, magna cum laude. Michael Canese, Bachelor of Science, Electronic Engineering Technology. William McCandless, Bachelor of Science, Engineering Management Technology, summa cum laude. Isaac Brock, Associate of Science, Computer Science. Kevin Mills, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, summa cum laude. Mark Schmidt, Bachelor of Science, Electronic Engineering Technology, magna cum laude. Michael Butts, Bachelor of Science, Engineering Management Technology, magna cum laude.
Congratulations to the College of Engineering and Computer Science degree recipients. Graduates, you may be seated.
Will the degree recipients in the School of Nursing please come forward?
Elizabeth Sheaver, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, summa cum laude. Jerome Bello, Bachelor of Science, Health Systems Management, summa cum laude. Veronica Hill, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, magna cum laude. Lester J. Hare, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, summa cum laude.
Congratulations to the School of Nursing degree recipients. Graduates, you may now be seated. Will the degree recipients in the School of Allied Health please come forward?
Shirley Rose Gravelink Tolbert, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Coding and Billing. Sherry Brizendine, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Coding and Billing, cum laude. Marcus Kizzy, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Coding and Billing, cum laude. Leah Gray, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Coding and Billing, cum laude.
Congratulations to the School of Allied Health degree recipients. Graduates, you may now be seated.
At this time, will all undergraduate degree recipients please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Grantham University, I confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been certified by the faculty. together with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations to all. Now I ask that all of the graduates please rise. In keeping with tradition, undergraduates may now move your tassels to the from the right to the left in recognition of your achievement. Congratulations on your success. Please be seated. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Cheryl Hayek, who will introduce our class representative.
Student success is vital to the success of any college or university, and Grantham is no exception to that rule. We believe that it is the duty of any institution of higher learning that serves working adult students to provide a support network that facilitates student success and encourages them toward their ultimate goal, earning an undergraduate or graduate degree. Each year, Grantham University asks one outstanding graduate to represent the class at commencement. This honor is bestowed to a graduate who not only demonstrates academic excellence, but one who embodies the spirit of our student body. This year's representative of the class of 2013 is First Sergeant Stephen Kelly. First Sergeant Kelly first entered the Army in December 1991 and retired in September 2012. Throughout his 21 years of military service, First Sergeant Kelly has deployed numerous times in support of combat in Iraq and Afghanistan, in addition to peacetime missions throughout the world. Currently, First Sergeant Kelly resides in Killeen, Texas, with his wife and 4 children, and serves as a construction inspector for the city. Please join me in welcoming him to the stage.
Faculty, fellow students, my beautiful wife, Donna, of 21 years. General, I didn't know you were going to be here tonight, but now I know, and I tell you, I had to been the one soldier out there that was doing backflips in the end zone for retirement. Yes, that was me. To include my little sidekick, Michael, my 9-year-old son, my daughter, Samantha, and son, Matthew, who are working right now in Killeen, Texas, so they couldn't join us tonight. I stand before you today an extremely humble man. I never thought in a million years that I would be asked to speak today at this commencement ceremony, but it is a true honor. A few months back, my oldest daughter and I, Amanda, we were laughing and joking, as we always do, thinking, Dad, what would you do? What would you say if they said, we would like you to come speak to the class of 2013? Of course, we laughed as hard as we could. Not that it's a bad thing to do, speak at a graduation, but I tend to be quite the joker, so we weren't sure if I would throw some jokes in there or not. Well, the funny thing is I received a call from my student representative, Lynn Berry, not too long after that. And of course, you know, the joyful person that she is, she was a little trembling this time when she was on the phone with me, and the question that had me laughing inside as hard as I could was, would you like to be the speaker at the 2013 commencement ceremony? Well, I guess Kismet kicked in on that one, didn't it? Nonetheless, I'm here, and I'm very thankful that I was asked to do this, and it's a proud moment for me as it should be for you. So right now, I'm sure Lynn is back there somewhere hiding and trying not to be in harm's way, I guess, with all these graduates going out there to make some extra money now. Lynn, thank you. Thank you very much for everything that you've done for me to keep me straight and on the right track to success. I really appreciate everything you've done. Let's give her a round of applause. Grantham is a great college, and I started my journey with Grantham in 2007 in my second deployment to Iraq. Every student's story or reason for seeking out an education with Grantham is the same in my eyes. We want a flexible college that will provide the best education while we work our busy schedule, and I'm pretty sure that Grantham does that daily. My story is simple, but it's not the reason for me coming to this graduation. Earlier this year, my youngest daughter, Samantha, graduated from high school in Killeen, Texas, and it was one of the proudest moments of my life. It seems like yesterday that I was returning home from Bosnia. My 6-month-old daughter, I reached out for her, and she cried so hard that snot was just pouring all over her face. But I looked at her, and it didn't matter. It was great to be home, great to be with my family. And I'm sure everybody out here that has deployed, when you return home, you want to return home with open arms. I gave her a nickname back then, but of course I'm not going to tell everyone here because I don't want to be reprimanded for telling you by her. My daughter Samantha is all grown up now, which leads me to why I wanted to attend graduation so bad. My oldest daughter, Amanda, who's sitting right here today, is a student of Grantham University, and she's also a graduating student of Grantham University. What better place and venue to attend than the Grantham University 2013 commencement ceremony, where Amanda and I both walked across the stage and received our respective degrees. It also seems like yesterday when I almost passed out watching Amanda being born. I really didn't expect the joy of birth to be the way it was, and it's really not as beautiful in my eyes as most people think, because let me tell you, I got a little lightheaded and I felt a little queasy inside. It's a good thing that water and chairs are easy to come by in hospitals, and the nurses understand that men are the weak-hearted ones during birth. So nurses, good job to you. It has been a long, winding road for Amanda and I, and we both have something we can share for the rest of our lives. I am so proud of her accomplishments, and I am sure that she will continue to do everything that she sets her mind to doing from here on out. I was raised in a military family, and at the age of 7, I knew that I was going to join the Army and follow in my dad's footsteps. I graduated from high school in 1991 and signed the dotted line on my birthday later that year, 13 December. It was a great choice, and I'm proud of my accomplishments, which I owe to every soldier that I worked with and led over a 21-year span. Within that 21 years, I made it to the rank of first sergeant. I jumped out of planes and helicopters, rappelled out of Army aircraft. I've deployed to various countries around the world, and I learned the art of leadership and teamwork. The military is an honorable career, and I thank everyone who is currently serving, those who served before me, to include those that will serve in the future. We would not have the few freedoms that we currently have in this great country without the military, and they sacrifice so much. God bless the military in harm's way today, and I wish them a safe and speedy return. Sometime during my career, I decided to start my education and begin preparing for retirement. Like most of us do in the Army, we understand that there is life after the military. Even though I loved the Army, I knew that my goal was to retire after 20 years, and when the time came, we were ready. Education is very important for me, and I have established a term for my motivation, which is Go Power. Parents want what is best for their children, and I am no different than any other parent when it comes to education. I know that it is tough in today's economy to have a job that will keep you afloat, but it's even harder to find a job where you won't struggle without a college degree. The funny thing is simple. Employers really do not care what degree you have. As long as you have a degree, they're willing to take a chance with you. And what I mean by that is simple. Everyone sitting here in these front rows today dedicated themselves to earning a degree. They set a goal for themselves, and they stuck with it, and here they are. And the employer wants somebody that's going to be dedicated to the job, dedicated to providing success for that organization. And that is why they know that if you have a degree, you worked hard to get that degree, and they're willing to give you a job. My Go Power came into play late at night when I sat at the dining room table with my books in front of me, my left hand on my forehead, thinking that snuggling up with Donna in bed sounded a lot better than one more discussion board question with 4 separate parts. I'm sure there are many out there that can agree with me on that. I thought of my kids and them thinking of their dad sitting at the table, working hard, not giving up, and continuing to move forward while they were doing the same thing, trying to earn their high school diploma, their college degrees, struggling, writing all those papers. There's no way in the world I was going to back away from the table, even though I wanted to numerous times, and let them see me fail. I can't stress enough the importance of earning a degree, but I also can't stress enough that earning a degree is never too late. I owe my successes to everyone that has been a part of my life, whether they showed me what not to do or what to do. We learn by observation more than anything. So I will end by saying that no matter how smooth or how rough your road is while you are traveling on it, hold your head up high. Strive to do the best and accomplish every goal that you set for yourself, and it will be contagious for your children and those around you. They will never give up. They will push forward to reach goals that they set because of the example that you set for them. Congratulations to all of you today, and I wish you nothing but the best with your future endeavors. Let this be a memorable moment for years to come, as it will be for me. Thank you very much.
First Sergeant Kelly for your words of wisdom for the class of 2013. At this time, I would like to ask all of our faculty who are in attendance today to stand and be recognized. Please join me in a round of applause for their hard work, guidance, and dedication to the success of our students and graduates. Thank you, faculty. I would like to welcome Stephanie Phillips, Chair of General Education, to the podium to introduce the university's outstanding faculty member of 2013.
Each year, Grantham recognizes an outstanding faculty member. With this award, Grantham honors the efforts and successes of one of our truly dedicated colleagues. This year, we are recognizing a faculty member who has exemplified what it means to be an educator and a mentor. This faculty member has been teaching with the university for the past 5 years and has served in many capacities. He's been a dynamic leader in curriculum, mentorship, professional development, and student success efforts. I am proud to honor Matt Diggs for his academic excellence achieved through his outstanding working and learning environment. He has made a difference in the lives of our students while contributing to our team and our university in many essential ways. Thank you, Matt, for your dedication and exceptional work.
In closing, I'd like to thank each one of you for your support to our graduates as they worked hard to earn their degrees. Their achievement is certainly your achievement. Attending school while working full-time and meeting the needs of your families is certainly a challenge. Each one of our graduates has proven that it can be done if you have support, dedication, and determination. Congratulations again, graduates, on your success. Now I have some important instructions before we close the ceremony. I ask that all guests please remain seated as all graduates and faculty recess from the auditorium. When the graduates have recessed to the lobby, you are welcome to exit the ballroom, meet up with your graduate, and proceed to your right to join us at the reception for some light refreshments. Thank you for your patience and remaining seated as we recess. And I think we'll need some lights so we don't trip.
Thank you.